Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Forced out to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. He'll look to throw, escaping the pressure right. This is Johnson. He's got it. They'll get 19 yards there, and it'll be first down Eagles.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
Let's go! Blue 58! There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20.
He'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be fourth down and a few inches. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And that is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
And they'll run with LT to begin the drive. And he's going to be run over, hit hard, as he'll be marked down. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo!
This is Tomlinson, and some space here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Finding room inside the 40. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there. 51 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the read. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But, Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Julius Thomas from 8 yards out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. We got 3. We got 3.
They run from the pistol here with Freeman. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Back to throw. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Anthony Barr. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a fourth down. The Eagles send out their punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And not much happening there, not much at all. They'll get to it and down it, but at the 35-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
On first down, it's Locke. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, the nickname his uncle gave him back in the day. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Out of the gun, Luck. And he slings one that's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And now it's second down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Luck now to throw. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Blue 58. J2. Let's go.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Being chased out left. Oh, some strong running. And he's going to get this one all the way up past the 20-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Watch tight. Tight end right. 4 down.
After the interception, it's Locke. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Tight end left. Hey, we got 4 down.
A shotgun snap for Luck. Drops this off to Tomlinson, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
To throw is Luck. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's second down.
Single. Watch 89.
Play action. It's Luck. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
On first down, Luck. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. To the air again, Luck. That's caught. It's Thomas. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Back to the air, Luck on second down. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Watch tight end, tight right.
From the gun, here's Luck. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 70 yards. And his guys are going to add on. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken near the 13.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
So a 1st and 10 as the Buccaneer offense gets ready to go. Luck on 1st down. And his first pass is incomplete. The tight end Julius Thomas, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on off. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Eric Armstead in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Partner, I know that ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
That one goes for 24 yards.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston. Then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all. Buying time to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing his Luck. And just shutting him off there. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Again, Luck. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Luck throwing again. Forced out to his left. And it's a Buccaneers touchdown. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
Double tight, double tight. 3 down, 3 down. Hurry up, here we go.
They start the drive with Hyde. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge differences we know between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And McDonald here over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Hoyer to McDonald for a 49er first. So the offense has it first and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Three down, three down. Yo, 44. 44's getting the ball right there. Hey, let's go. B-19.
Here's Hoyer. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Carlos Hyde was the target, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Now Hoyer. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Hoyer. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And now it's second down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The number 1 overall pick, Myles Garrett. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And he finds McDonald. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
They had two tight ends in the formation on that one. It looked to me like he had his pick of receivers downfield.
I think he was just planning on going over the middle. That's what he did.
Picked up first down, too.
He'll look to throw. Complete here. It's Hyde. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
Strong left, strong left, strong left.
Set! 3-19! 3-19!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Single, single.
Set! Blue 90!
They'll set up to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Terrell Suggs coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Oh, that's me. That's me.
And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky, but that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that thing up, this should be 3.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football, but this one really almost should be. Snap, hold, kick, ball through the post. Didn't happen that way.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Hyde, and he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different, try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often...
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. LaDainian Tomlinson, 34 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll set up a throw. He dumps it to Hyde. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs here.
Tight end left. Tight end left.
Set. 319.
He'll drop to throw.
Blitz.
On the left side, it's McDonald. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And
now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. They'll try the left side with LT. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Throwing now. Luck. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a first down throw. Luck. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Watch tight end. Hey. 4 down.
On 1st and 10, Luck. Dancing to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Andrew Luck, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down now after the pass completion. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete to Robinson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Whitney Merciless. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver. And now it's third down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
That escapes the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at about the 14. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down. down and
smile.
shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right.
Luck gonna throw it. Fitzgerald's got it right side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. And his kick is absolutely perfect. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge.